Many a times in life, we find ourselves completely absorbed in a particular thing and in a particular job so much that you do not even take care whether you are hungry, you are thirsty, whether you are what is the time, whether how much time you have been sitting, and even you do not feel fatigue about it. This particular state of mind and body is known as the state of flow. And today, let us understand in this video what is the state of flow and how we can actually get into the state of flow without creating any adversities in our life. Friends, if you start learning, getting into the flow and learning how you to work in flow, you will be always stress free, happy, healthy, and out of the world and absolutely successful. So, thank you for joining me in this video in which I am going to talk about the flow and how you have to realize and appreciate what is your flow and the condition that takes you into the flow. So before that, I am Ashish Nagar, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I request you to subscribe and please turn on the bell icon also so that you get notified with all the videos that I post henceforth. And yes, do not forget to leave a comment if you like the video, and please share it with your friends so that they understand and they can also have a stress-free and happy life. Take care. Friends, so many times in life we often feel that when you are doing something, you are completely engrossed in that. You are completely absorbed in the thing that you are doing, and you do not even think that what you are doing, what is the end of it, where we are going to end up with the thing, and we do not even make give it a thought that whether I am tired, whether I am hungry, whether I am thirsty, or anything else. You are just into the job that we are doing, and being absorbed in this job. And then when you actually come up into your own consciousness, you feel that you are absolutely absorbed in what was going on, and so you are not able to concentrate on what you are doing, right? So what is this particular thing where you completely get absorbed in the job, you get succumbed in the job, you are completely tied in the job? This particular thing is known as the flow or the state or the form or the we call it as I am in form, I am in state, I am carried away, being carried away in the job that you are doing, right? So whether it is good or bad, that is the question. The question is very true. It is definitely good, and getting absorbed in the job is definitely good. But there is a difference in between getting into the flow and getting under pressure of performance. There are these two different things. When we talk about the pressure of performance, it leaves you completely drenched, it leaves you completely dug into the job with the pressure of deadline or completion of the work, right? And when we talk about a flow is you are doing something naturally, it is coming to you naturally, you are getting absorbed in it naturally. The pressure can be the initial point, the start point for the flow, but it should not be the end point for the flow. You are sitting on your desk and you are working on a particular application, you are working on a particular project, you are working on at the work at hand, and if you do not leave the work because you have a deadline to be completed, because you feel that you should be completing this particular thing by this time or something would happen, this is the stress based loop. What I am talking about is the loop that is based on your natural flow. How does the natural flow loop works? The natural flow loop works when you are not in any pressure of doing a thing, you are not in a pressure of completing something, you are just in a pressure of your own mind and body. There is a subtle alignment in between your mind and body which is giving you that state when you are maximum resourceful, and you cannot afford breaking that state, And if you break that state, if you are getting disturbed in that particular state, the whole thought process that is going around this particular thing will get broken and you just get out of the flow. Now, let us understand flow or state. State is a situation where you are in maximum resourcefulness. This is a desired position to complete any work. This is a desired physiology and psychological balance in the body that just makes you feel keep on doing the job without breaking the pieces, and you continue doing the job without breaking the pieces, without getting tired, without getting hampered, without getting thirsty, without getting hungry, without any distraction. When you naturally get into this state and you are just up to complete a particular thing, your mind has just thought that today I will finish this thing off, and that particular state is known as the state of resourcefulness, or it is known as the state of flow, where the decisions come automatically, the things start getting done automatically, you start getting results automatically. All these things are so automatic, so fluent, so into the flow that you just can't resist it. You just don't feel like resisting this particular thing off. This flow is a state that is desirable for everybody and anybody. Any top athlete that is performing in a special venture. There are people who have crossed the wall of China with skates. There are people who have jumped the bike above 2 buses, school buses. There are people who have swam under icy cold water. There are people who have been exposed to extremes of temperature while sporting, right? They have jumped from heights that we cannot even imagine, and people have tried so many things in contact sports where the equation is either flow or death. Their effort is so much absorbing, so much involving that if they fail in their effort, the other end can be a death. We have seen people performing on field. We have seen players playing on field who sustain an injury, and in spite of sustaining the injury, in spite of having a broken leg, in spite of having a broken rib, in spite of having a injury in the body and pain in the body, they still get on to the field. They still perform their best. This flow has to be achieved, and if you learn how to achieve this flow in your life, that is the real discovery. So again, let me once again brief you about the difference between flow and work pressure. When you are sitting in front of your laptop in your office and you are doing something and that you don't even get up to micturate, to defecate, or you don't even get up to have a glass of water, you don't even take the glass of water even if it is in front of you, this particular thing is known as work pressure, because there you have a pressure in your brain that I have to do this job. If I will not do it today, the pending work will increase, or a certain deadline will not be met. This particular thing is known as pressure, and pressure up to a certain extent is good, beyond a certain extent is very much hazardous, right? Whereas flow is something where it automatically comes, it is natural, it is just into the work that it is just flowing into you. You need not think of anything else at that point of time. You are completely absorbed in the job. You start getting ideas, you start being creative, you start creating things that you want to. So this is the basic difference between flow and work pressure. If you do your job by getting into flow, that is the best thing you can do in your life, right? So let us learn how we should get into flow in my upcoming videos. Understand the difference between flow and work pressure. Stay away from work pressure, and if you can bring flow into your work, then the work will be a play. And if you can bring flow into your life, the life will be full of enjoyment. So wishing you lots of enjoyment in the life. Try to search your flow. Today onwards, start observing how you get into flow, which things you do in flow, and which things you feel that you are in the best resourceful state where your 60 billion neurons and 80 trillion body cells are in complete synchronization, and they all are supporting you to work towards one goal, and that goal is achieving what you want in life. Let it be anything. So get into a state that is resourceful and get into the flow, and then nothing can stop you from achieving what you want. Have a nice day. Bye bye.